What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCanTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts on a Friday morning as we dart around different sounds, styles, countries, and continents. We are getting into a very enjoyable link up next. This is another one off the brand new Empire compilation album, Where We Come From. Again, a wicked link up this one. There's been some fantastic tracks on there. Obviously, we've got that Ashar K&T with Savage tune, the new Black Sheriff number, Fireboy, DML, and Navy Kenzo's on there. There's also a wicked new one from Kids Daniel on there. Like, it's a wicked compilation project. Basically, Empire showing off to an extent a lot of the artists they've been able to work with. This one, a link up between Ghana and Nigeria, KiDi and Benson. It goes by the name Dance For Me. It's a much shorter tune than some of the other ones we've been checking out, but I'm excited to see how it sounds. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. I'm really excited to see how this one's sounding, so let's jump right into it. Let's go.
Baby, I just won't see you naked. Drag it out. When you kiss me, I get faded. How you move in a circle, baby. Got me begging and begging you for no. You get me insane when you bend for me, no. So I need you to dance for me.
Okay. So immediately on this one, you are getting a very kind of flirtatious vibe from the vocal lines. That's the immediate thing that stands out. Again, we're definitely going to get that with Benson as well, but KiDi naturally has this way of filling up a tune. I like the instrumental structure. Again, focusing on kind of plucked string lines to get a floaty kind of overall texture and atmosphere. And those drums are super, super punchy as well. Really, really cutting through the mix, but without nullifying the tonality and texture of that KiDi vocal. Really cool introduction.
Dance for me. Dance for me, baby, would you dance for me? So I need you to dance for me.
Jeez. When Benson does, I know he said Buju then. I need to stop saying Buju. I know it says formerly known as Buju, but it's Benson. I need to get that screwed into my head. But yeah, it's really interesting hearing him kind of do that natural chorusing that he's very, very good at. He is really good at kind of creating this kind of crunchy, like squelchy, mid-range vocal mash. And it's really exciting to kind of hear that layered in with, obviously, this instrumental, which is very floaty. It's very much focused on drums and atmosphere. And when you've got artists like KiDi, like Benson, who naturally fill a tune with their vocal textures, you end up with a really nice combination of sonic flavors. This is really cool, man. Again, Benson in this sort of zone is where I feel he should be. This, again, this sort of sonic manipulation area. That's where he is best, and I think this is a good example of that. It's those little overdubs in the background.
I beg you, baby, tell me what you say. What you say. So would you dance for me? I need you to dance for me.
Obviously, there's a lot of conversations going on Twitter at the moment. I know Benson's at the heart of a lot of it. Certain accusations are getting thrown certain ways. I really try to steer clear of that sort of stuff because it just doesn't interest me in the slightest. I'm here to talk music. I'm here to talk sound, you know, and that's what we're here to do today. And it's very clear that Benson is on smoke at the moment in regards to the actual quality of the creations he's bringing. I love it when he's in this bag where he's just able to utilize those different elements of his vocal just to kind of amplify tunes into different areas. This is a great example of it, in my honest opinion. I love the fact that he's able to add these little kind of vocal lifts in the backdrop of his harmonic range. It just gives the whole thing this kind of otherworldly feel, and he just naturally covers the entire frequency spectrum with his vocal harmonies. It's great.
Dance for me, baby, would you dance for me? So I need you to dance for me. What's your coco? I need you to dance for me. What's your coco? I need you to dance for me. Let that booty shake like a quick. Give me that quick fix. Baby, let it bounce and jump.
Really nice switch up baseline wise down below. There's a really kind of potent baseline element with this now. Just focus really nice, filling that lower end with a real kind of thick level of just kind of oomph. And then on top of that as well, you're switching very nicely between both KiDi and Benson, giving it this really refreshing kind of vocal range flavor in the middle. I'm really enjoying this, even though it's a shorter tune, and obviously it isn't one that goes on as many kind of sonic adventures as I'd like to see for these two. It is a shorter tune, and you have to kind of accept that when you're listening, but there's a lot happening.
Oh, baby, did you get my text? Give me that booty, let it booty shake like earthquake booty. Do it up for me, baby, don't talk, just shake that for me. Don't wake me up, cause I like it when I'm dreaming. Your body I'm feeling, girl, I want to stay, just give me one reason, baby.
See what I mean? There's a level of emotion that you can always hear in a KiDi vocal, which I love. I love hearing emotion in vocal performances. And even though this, again, it's a shorter tune, it's not necessarily the most emotional kind of topic. It's literally about getting someone to dance for you. There is still that element of that. Almost, there's that delicate area of KiDi's vocal, which kind of cuts through. Benson, not as much, but KiDi definitely has. There's a tiny little kind of flicker of tonality that kind of lets that off, and he occasionally taps into it. He just tapped into it just then for a second.
For me, just give me one reason. When you're back for me now.
There we go, another addition to this very enjoyable album from Empire, Where We Come From. This one featuring KiDi and Benson in collaboration. A lot of intertwined vocals on this one. I think both of them did a very good job, considering the tune is a little bit shorter. But again, this is another fantastic addition to a project which I've really enjoyed breaking down. I can't lie to you. It's a bit of a statement piece, I feel, from Empire, kind of almost announcing their sort of semi-dominance over a lot of different sounds and styles. Obviously, seeing Black Sheriff on there's a big deal. Olamide on there's a big deal. Obviously Benson and KiDi, that's a big deal as well. Kids Daniel on there, Tiwa Savage, Ashake. There are so many people that are now signing with Empire. Fireboy DML, another great example of that as well. So Empire are looking like a bit of a powerhouse, and I feel this album is their kind of way of going, look, we are doing a lot here, and it's very convenient, I feel, that this album has landed maybe 2 days before the Mavens project. I'd say they're probably the two kind of strongest rosters in regards to kind of Afrobeats as an overall sound. So yeah, interesting to see. But I have enjoyed this one. I think KiDi does a very good job. I love Benson's use of those sort of vocal overdubs and the harmonics that are naturally kind of resonate when he does that. It's a great tune. It's a shame it's a little bit short though. I'd love to have seen this one being a 3:31 just so you could go into a lot of different areas and directions. That would have been what I'd have liked to have heard. But overall, a solid piece of work and another solid addition to this album. So there we go. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. What is your favourite track off this Empire project so far? Do you like these two in collaboration? Would you like to see it happen again? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. We do read every single comment that comes onto the page. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Turning notifications on as well. Leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sound them sounding so good right now. My they sounding a bright and proud.
Yes, it's Kovu, stay locked. Cookcam TV.
Your boy Slim Coffee right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Cole.
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy selector. Alright, let's go.